Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the brand new 9th edition Codex Genestealer Cults for Warhammer 40,000. This book will cost you £30. It's quite a large amount of money, but you can save yourself a few quid by using my Element Games affiliate link code down below, and also using the crystal code, which will net you double the number of crystals, which you can use against future Games Workshop purchases. And a huge thank you to everybody that currently does that. So without further ado, let's unwrap this. Now, if this book looks a bit thick to you, don't be fooled, because you get like a token sheet of card in this one. But the actual codex itself, I think, is thinner than the 8th edition Genestealer Cults. So I don't know what they're doing with that, but here it is. Here are the. Okay, so we've got a little. That's interesting. So that'll go in the recycle. So these are the tokens. You get a not so whippy stick. Oh, that's good. 9 inches. Well, that certainly made me feel insecure. It's quite long, isn't it? You've got all of these tokens, which are great, and I will be not dropping them on the floor, like I drop everything on the floor these days. Anyway, we'll move that somewhere else. Move the massive chopper somewhere else. But yes, this is the new Codex for 9th edition. The previous Codex right here, this is the 8th one, came out 3 years ago. I remember it well. I think I purchased it sort of February 2019. Consists of 120 pages. I'm guessing it was about £25. This new book has less pages, 112. So you're getting 8 pages less, but for more money, might I add, it's 130. But you are getting a page keeper. Now, I don't know if this is the norm, but I really hope it is, and I hope they continue to do this, because it can't cost them that much more just putting this ribbon in, and it just makes sense. And I think that this should be the norm for all of our hardback rule books. But anyway, we're going to go through this book page by page, and we'll start off by that lovely artwork. It's fantastic, isn't it? Reminds me of the grimdark artwork of old. Yeah, lovely artwork. So we've got this Game of Thrones Season 6 cover art, and you know that I rip them about it all the time, but but it really does look like the Game of Thrones. There we go, done, aren't we, right? Anyway, so let's have a look at this. So 112 pages. It was published in 2021, so maybe it was due to be released last year. You've got a little bit about Genestealer Cults from page 4 to 36, so that's a nice 32 pages. You've got a showcase for 12 pages, rules from page 50 to 86, so 36 pages there of the rules. Data sheets go from page 88 to 106, so that's 18 pages, well 19 inclusive, 19 pages of data sheets. It's quite chunky, really. So you've got the introduction, you've got this lovely artwork, which is better than the Custodies one, I might add, in my opinion. Heralds of the Great Devourer, the Genestealer Curse, Unseen Peril, Bred for War, and then a little short story. Uprising Chalnath. So this is where it's all kicking off. I think that was the Kill Team set, wasn't it? Chalnath? Or one of the books. Hidden Threat, the Deformed and Deranged, Aberrants and Abominants, Acolyte Hybrids, the Agents of the Cult. You've got the Primus, the Nexus, the Kellymorph, the Magus. These are vectors of the Broodmind, the Magus, the Clamavus. You've got Shadow Operatives such as the Reductus Saboteur, which is, I think, the new model that's come out. The Sanctus and the Locus. Uprising Vigilus. Rampant Infestation. You got them fighting the Griffins there. Manifold Perils. That's quite cool. I like the sort of coding text that they've used. Cult of the Four-Armed Emperor, the Hive Cult. So these are the different cults I'm thinking. The Bladed Cog, the Rusted Claw, the Pauper Princes, the Twisted Helix, cults beyond counting. So these are the smaller cults. Inner Worm, Behemoid Undercult, Star, Kindred, Sons of Jormander, Sons of Jormungandr, I don't know, Jormungd, Blessed Wormlings, the Cult Hydraic, the Faithful Throng. Oh, that's one letter away, isn't it? So yeah, a little look at all of the minis there. And some more. You've got some acolytes. Sure, a nice kit. Then you've got the new model, Reductus Saboteur, right there. The bikes are still really cool. I can't wait to see what the Games Workshop make for the Imperial Guard if they bring them out with bikes. You've got a number of Achilles Ridge Runners, all the 3 different variants. It makes me want to collect all 3. You've got some sort of local militia that they've sort of converted. Really nice photo there of the Death Watch swooping in. Got the rules. So Battle Forged Arms. Here's the combat patrol. This is what it's going to look like. You've got I think the Magos, the female version of the Magos. She's got a couple of. She can hold a skull or a dagger. You've got 20 neophyte hybrids. Then you've got acolyte hybrids. You've got some aberrants as well. And then you've got the Goliath rock grinder. It's a perfect transport option. Really nice that. I really like that artwork. I think this in that in the White Dwarf. That is the new White Dwarf cover art actually for January. Right here, look. So if it looked familiar, there you go. So they've used that, but this is a wraparound, so you get to see what they're doing there. They're just can opening, you know. Detachment abilities. You've got cults and the different creeds. Here you go. So here are all the cults: Four-Armed Emperor, Hive Cult, Bladed Cog, Rusted Claw, Pauper Princes, Twisted Helix, and then you've got Myriad cults. You've got some stratagems. Proficient planning, so you can get some auxiliary abilities. Look at all these: lying in wait, trap sprung. There's some warlord traits there, and the blood and the brood mind discipline. Some relics. That's a really old bit of artwork there. Wow, that's really cool. So strange, isn't it? I'm glad that they had that in though. I don't think they had it in the previous Codex. Chapter approved rules. Crusade rules, requisitions, crusade relics, battle traits, battle scars, path to ascension. I bet they must be a nice army to have a crusade army list with though. Here's the crusade army. Different examples. There's a data sheet, so we're on the data sheets now. So, abilities. You've got a number of them here. You've got conceal. You can set it up underground. You've got ambush. So they just like teleport in kind of thing. You've got underground. You can put them 6 inches away from enemy units, but they can't charge. You've got these ambush markers, you see. Right, so these are the data sheets. You've got Patriarch, pretty strong, nice number of attacks, strength 5, AP -3, and you can re-roll the wound rolls, and on wound rolls of a 6, the AP goes to -6 and a damage of 3. Wow. You've got the Primus, the Needle Pistol, Cult Bone Sword, and the Toxin Injector Claw. I mean, obviously it's got 3 arms, so you've got the Magus there, which has the Magus Biodagger. An unmodified wound roll of 3+ inflicts 1 mortal wound and the sequence ends. More HQ choices, the Acolyte Icon Ward. It's a lovely looking mini. Then another HQ is the Jackal Alphas, so you can use their bike to zip around. Got the Acolyte Hybrids. So this is your troop choice, the Acolyte Hybrids. You can have up to 15 of them in a unit. And also you've got the Neophyte Hybrids as well. So they're the 2 forms for your troops. Then for elites, now I did think that they were troops, the Genestealers, but they're not. These Genestealers, yeah, they're Genestealers, you know, they're fast, they're movement of 8 inches, their weapon skill is 2+, their strength is 4, their cult claws and talons are AP -3. There is only damage 1, but they are getting 4 attacks, and they now have, I don't know whether they had this before, but they've got 5+ normal and a 4+ invulnerable. So their invulnerable save is as good as Custodes armor, and their toughness is 4 too. Yeah, they're strong. You can have 10 of them in a unit. You've got hybrid metamorphs. You can have 15 of those. More elites. You've got the aberrants, and then an abominant. I thought he would be an HQ choice, but he's not. He is an elite choice, a single elite choice, and he will help the aberrants re-roll hit rolls. I don't know whether they need it because their weapon skill is 3+ anyway, which I think is quite fantastic. But they are tough. They've got a lot of wounds, and you can subtract 1 from the damage characteristic for attacks against them. Another elites, plenty of elites in this army. The Nexus, the Clamavus, the Locus, and the Kellymorph. Each time he makes a ranged attack, if a hit is scored, the model can make 1 additional attack using the same weapon. So he gets an extra shot, which is fair enough. His ballistic skill is 2+ as well. And the auto snub can be inflicting mortal wounds on a 6. You've got the Sanctus. The Cult Sniper Rifle is quite decent. You know, it's strength 5, AP -3, and wounding on 4+ inflicts mortal wound in addition to any more damage. That's decent. And the Sanctis Biodagger, similar to the Magos's Biodagger, on a 3+ inflicts a mortal wound, but he's also got some extra little abilities. Reductus Saboteur. So this is the new model, new unit. The remote explosives are pretty strong. 24 inches, assault 2d3, so you're potentially getting 6 shots there. Strength 8, AP -3, damage 1. You can't target aircraft. And for vehicles and monsters, you get a damage of 3. So potentially quite strong. I like the fact that it's assault 2d3 as well. Also equipped with demolition charges. You've got plant explosives, reductus explosives, and clandestine. Then, yep, you've got one final elite choice, which is a Biophagus. Would really help buff your aberrants. Enhanced musculature, improves the armor penetration by 1. Enhanced aggression, 6s, hit rolls of 6s scores an additional hit. And then resilience, any wound taken on a 5+, the wound's ignored. Fast attack, so you've got the Atalan Jackals. Now you can take, 0 to 2 Atalan Wolf quads, So you don't need to take a quad bike. You can have 7 of the jackals and 1 leader. So you can have 8, you can have 10 in one unit, put it that way, which is pretty formidable. You've got the Achilles Ridge Runners, the heavy mortar is quite nice. The heavy mining laser is fantastic. You know, 36, heavy D3, strength 9, AP -3, damage D6, and it is a blast. The missile launcher, it's a nice AP -3 3-shot weapon. You got flare launchers, spotters, and survey augers. You can have 1 to 3 in a unit, so yeah, it'll only take up one of your fast attack choices, having 3 of them, or even 2 of them. Goliath Rock Grinder, so this is your big heavy support choice. You've got the heavy mining laser again, which is odd because that's what the Ridge Runner is equipped with too. So don't rule out the Ridge Runner, you know, they are equipped with these heavy mining lasers. The heavy seismic cannon is quite decent. You've got a short wave, 24-inch, strength 8, AP -3, damage 3, 3-shot weapon there. And the incinerator is an odd range of 15 inches, but you potentially getting 12 strength 6 shots. Also, it can transport 6 cult infantry models and even a patriarch. You put a patriarch in there, I don't know how, but the patriarch will take up the space of 5 models. So squeeze one in, and then you've got the Goliath truck, which is the transport option. Now, riddle me this: where's the Tectonic frag drill? You know, that kit was, I want to say like £30 or so, maybe 35. It's not in here. So in the space of just one edition, they've completely removed it, which is such a shame. Here is the Tectonic frag drill. In the old book, it was a PowerPoint's cost of a 4. It's a fortification. Also, where are the Lord of Wars? Or where is the Cult Chimera? Or the, you know, they had the, armoured sentinels. Where's the sentinels, you see? Where's the sentinels? Where's the Lehman Russ? Where is the frag drill? It's missing. It's missing some units. It's a bit of a shame. Why are they taking units out? They're not even included in the points values here either. So, you know, within a couple of years, within a few years, they have removed a few units from the book. I don't know whether it's explained anywhere. I mean, is it under requisitions? I guess it's somewhere in here, but I need to have a good look through, because they did have specific data sheets. Maybe they're in the app, but I really would have expected them to be in here. I'll have to have another look at this and find out for you, read some information about it. But there you go, that is my first look at the Codex Genestealer Cults. It has less content than the previous book, so bear that in mind. Please do put your thoughts and opinions of this codex down in the comments below. It'd be great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. For the Norn Queen.